Assalamu alaikum. Today I'm trying to build a quick application using Oracle Apex for a project management system, simple project management system. The basic functionality for the system is related with the invoices, يعني either coming from the client or from the owner of the projects. So let's try to use some utility and tools to help us to develop the application fast as possible using Oracle Apex. So we will go to the Apex. I'm using Revon, so we can use Oracle apex.oracle.com. Uh, so we will use the utility for and work in SQL workshop, quick SQL. I'm building a simple schema there, so just I'll paste the schema here. So we have a role, user, projects. I want to add attachment table here also. Attachments. So here attachment ID for attachment, attachment type, also meme type. Can use small. Also we have attachment name or file name. The basic thing it's about a blob, so I will call it attachment. It will be blob. You can use help for how you will use quick SQL. So if you want to go to the data type here, you will see there's all the time and how you type it. So blob, it's typing blob also as well. And you can check another thing. So we have a role, just a role name, description. This is for example client, owners, admin, something like this. For attachment, simply we have attachment ID, attachment type, mem type, file name, and attachment below. Maybe we can put attachment size, but we can use some BSQL function to bring attachment size. So no need to sort in the database. So here we have also user ID, first name and last name, email, password, birth of date and or date of birth, sorry, gender, position, role ID. Here for a position, maybe we can make the schemas more flexible, but for now, for this simple project, just we make it position. Here we can put a position in the user. We can make separate table for a position and make here a position ID, but no need for now. Yeah. So for project, just we have a name for project, description, and budget, and owner ID for this project. Okay, the main thing here is the invoice. We can see invoices. See, we have here ID. Oh, in the project, okay. So we have ID. We have like invoice number. It's different. Yani it's different. As you see, if you put number, the quick SQL will yani figure out. Oh, it should be number like this. Number maybe. So we'll figure out how it will be a number. So as you see here, so it will be number. So we make it shorted number, but that's fine also. Invoice number. Let me check the PDF what exactly in the invoice. So we have amount, we have a description, we have a reference number, we have a transaction date. That's enough for us. Yeah. So let's put here amount, description, reference number as well. I think reference number maybe it's a number. So reference number, transaction date. Also, if you see here, if you put date word, it will detect date already here. Like if you check the transactions, will be date. So a quick SQL is generate SQL for us, and not just a DDL SQL, also the generating API, triggers, history tables, and etc. So for now, I guess ID, invoice number, amount, description. Here we need to put a project ID as a foreign key, project ID as a foreign key. And I think also they will detect the project. This will be a foreign key. See, there's making a constraint and make it a foreign key as well. Use the project ID. Will use also attachment ID, and it's without S. And also we will put user ID like who paid this, or by whom pay this invoices. So as you see, project name, invoice number, and okay, user ID, amount, attachment ID. Oh, sorry, this is ID. Let's see what exactly there's. So attachment ID. Maybe I think I write attachments. I hope attachment. I hope it's correct, yani. So let's see if will taking or not. If it's not, we will see how we bought a foreign key. You can go to the help and see. See, here's the attachment ID. You can also see this is foreign key for users table, and this will detect or recognize it's a foreign key. So in the help you can find this command, yani, or shortcut. So no need to save it in your mind or in your memories. So here, if you see the foreign key settings column, there, yeah, there's here a rest of like what exactly they make. Okay. So that's all for our project. So let us go to the settings. We can make some also shortcut here, but we can just do it from the settings. From settings, we need to make a prefix, for example, for the table, not schema. Maybe some people make it as a spread schema, but for me, I don't want to make it as a spread schema. So I will just use IT as object prefix, and here it will be cascade. For generate inserting, I don't want generate inserting. If you don't know what exactly that, you can just click here and see generating insert can item consuming and impact usability. Consider maturity of the generation insert as you refine your data model. That's during and when you are ready to generate the data. So we will not generate the data, we will insert data manually. So primary key, I prefer to make it as a sequence. So also we'll create sequence for us. Date type, it will be date. So maybe you can make it timestamp also as well. For semantics, it will be defaults for us. Audit columns. So if you need to, if anyone delete or edit, so for us, we can make audit column, but no need yani for audit column. So here the basic thing, we need to generate an API. So this will help us to uh, dealing easily with the application. Uh, I think we need audit column, row validation, audit column. Okay, not a history. Audit column meaning created by, updated by, like this, creation date and etc. So it will be for other things. Included drop history table. Here we can make a history table, but no need for that. Apex enable for this. It will be helpful for like for if you need to track everything. If anyone delete or edit or drop something, it will see it in the history table. But for us, no need. Uh, Apex enable. I should use Apex more in the word because we say Apex. Okay. Prefix primary key with table name. No, because it's already we generate one and create. This is the history table or audit column, sorry. So we will save a change. We will يعني see they generate the API for us after trigger. There's create a sequence, and also they create indexing for each one. And here starting to create an API for it. For example, IT role APIs will be insert and get row, insert row, and delete row also. So let us save SQL script. So we'll save it IT project management. We can change this later. This is just for script. You can recognize what's I cannot use, sorry, we can't use um, this one under اللي هو underscore, so you can just easily see a camel case way. So save it. And the amazing thing here, you can just review and run the script. This is يعني you can review the code, see here the role ID, it's look fine. Uh, for attachment also it's look fine. Maybe you need to change some of these, but for me it's fine to keep it like this attachment. Um, for users also it will be, I think it's everything is fine here. For IT project like projects, name, description, budget, owner ID also it's fine. Invoices, everything is look great, and other things will be the same. You can check all the scripts. So let us run the script. So it will be like number of statement, 30 statement, and what's the size of this. So run now. Let's see the result. There's 20 success, there's 10 errors. I don't know what's exactly the there's a triggers errors. Okay, table created, create table IT rules. طيب. So what's the error here? Statements. I don't know what exactly happened. There's. Let us see what's the error. Table view doesn't exist. Which one? Create or replace trigger IT invoice PIO. Okay, I think there is creating like a trigger before tables. Let's see. Let's run it again. Let's first create the application. We'll see what we'll do with this later. So okay. Just attachment user and IT role users, and they're not creating projects and invoice. So let's us run script again. Run the script. Should be work fine, but maybe some errors happen. So I guess there's the other errors now is done, created. You can see the log. I don't know what's happened exactly. There's not creating the projects table. Let's see. IT rule attachment IT user. Okay, so IT projects ID name project description. So nothing here يعني constraint and IT invoice. So let's us delete this. Projects invoice project ID attachment ID user ID all constraint. Okay, triggers. Let's see and run this again. It's weird because it's not creating the table for invoicing. 11 successful. The script doesn't contain uncreated table. He's not يعني I don't know. Create table IT projects. Okay. That's not owner ID. Okay. There's something wrong with this one. It's IT owner. We haven't this table. That's why. Type. Let's see. Okay, good. That's not good. I hope they can find it here somewhere. I hope that. I think we find it here, inshallah. Okay, okay, okay. Mm, yeah, there's IT attachment users, and here we will put the users, not IT owners. So here it will be mm, in the description, not owner ID. It will be user ID in this table. IT own projects owner ID foreign key. Okay, we can see keep it like this. On users, not in user, in IT users, and this is fine. For this invoice attachment ID users, it's fine. Okay, let's see. Run script 2020 successful. Some error happened. We can figure it out, but at least we have all the table. So let us create the application in the IT expert schema. So now Apex generating the application, build the page, and doing everything here. So let us see what we'll do. So let us give the application name. So projects management. Okay, I think management. طيب, they have home, rule, attachment, user, project, invoice. That will be good. Okay, so we will not change anything here. We'll work in the layout and features later on. So just we will create the application for now. Let us see. Um, so we have now application. So let's see the layout. They created everything, authentication for us. So you can go to the projects. See, there's a full application. There's a rule, attachment, user, project, invoicing. So let us see some functionality. There's the home page here, and as a rule, for example, you can add create a rule. You will put, for example, owner, and description. For example, projects owner, project owners. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's fine. So we're creating the owner. Let us create a user to give him this rule. So create a user. I hope we can find some rule. I think we put some rule here. This is the rule. That's great. So this is the rule. For example, this is Abdullah. That's my name, by the way, Azmi. And this is the email address, binazmi@gmail.com. This password, we will need to change this. Easily you can go to quick edits and change this. Now we will remove this password because this will be generated from some process when we create or sign up. We will work in the sign up page. The Apex just give us a login. Sign up is not given by Apex. So we'll work on this later on. So let's see. I think my internet connection is so bad. Anyhow. Type date of birth. So let's see this September. Okay, it's not 2020 at all, يعني. Let's see, give him some dates and can change it here, yeah. So 994 and this is 6 and this is 2. So I guess this one, this work. So no, I think this month because it's different. So 6. So 2 of June. So gender, we will for now make male. We will work in the LOV later on. Position also we'll see for example developer. Okay. Now we will create password. We'll see leave it empty because it's not here. Yani we'll work in this later on when going to authentication. What? Okay. So we have now a user. We have a role. So let us create a project. For this one, you can hide this one. Yani for example, just hide this one, make it hidden, and for position, we'll not make it text area, we'll make it text field, and save change. So if you can go there, you will see that changing. So also as a creating, you will see description, name, and the budget and the owner. So let us change this budget to make it text field, maybe number as well. I will show you how to make this text field number. So we're going to change the text field and we're going to this property. There's a text, so we'll make it no, it will make it not for number. There's in the type I think number, so number field. So this is a maximum budget value. For example, we'll put 1000 and maximum value will leave it empty, so we'll make it left here because it's all going to the right. So save change. Now they create for us a validation also for a minimum number. We cannot put a minimum number, yani budget less than 1000. So we'll see project one, for example, project one and description. This project create for already create for testing. Oh, my English writing is so bad. Anyhow, budget, so we'll get 2000. Let us see if we bought 900, for example, what exactly will going on. It will take it or not. So let's see. See, budget is less than specific minimum. So you should put, for example, 2000. So when we create the projects, it will appear here easily. So let us go to invoice and add invoice for this project. So create project one, attachment. We haven't attached anything yet. We will work in this later on. We can attach a like a invoice here or something. Like let us this is paid by Abdullah and the invoice number for example for 422 and the amount. Let us edit this because we need it in the right in the left side and the amount also will need it to the number description. We'll keep it as it is. My gosh, my internet is so bad. Ya Rabbi. So let's see the number field. It will be in the left. So as amount also we'll make it number field and we'll make it in the left as well. Okay, and we'll save a change. Uh, for now we'll put it here to for this invoice just it will be 1000 and this description for example this invoice first pay or installment payment. Sorry for my English writing is so installment. Reference number for example this one. Transaction date it will be by today for example 25. So let us create this one, go to this one, and make it the reference number as well left side. So that's all. So here we have a full projects management system. It's easy. Let us do something like excited or interesting. Let us create a page, and we need to make a dashboard, for example. We have many things here. You should check all of these options. And Apex make it so easy to develop application. So let's go to developers and page number dashboard, and we will create it here. And don't need anyhow. So it will be 12. Create a new navigation menu. Next, it will be no parents. So let us, for example, see this one. They have four sample. So just create for this sample. We can customize it later on. And no need for. Let us see how it will look. You have a dashboard now. You can just change this query in the report, and we will work in this later on. So that's all. You can go to the series, change the query. You have a help here. If you go to this query and click for helping, you will see what exactly you can write in this one. Okay, for now that's all. I hope يعني they enjoyed. You enjoyed for this tutorial, fast tutorial. I'm making as fast as possible. I think I need to work in this. Maybe I can record everything. Maybe nothing, not. So let's see what will happen. For now, see you later, and thank you for watching.